Greetings everyone, and welcome back for another episode of The Council, the game that makes me feel dumb. Here we are in the gardens trying to solve the mystery of Ariadne's thread, leading exactly right next to the statue of Theseus.
Theseus.
Remember the legend, we've already done that. Translate the plaque. I have 5 royal jellies. I haven't done this before, right?
He's the son of Aegeus. He became the mythical king of Athens, the unifying king. Pity, he's generally only remembered for having slayed the Minotaur.
So, like I said in the last episode, Ariadne's thread led us to this statue. According to her plaque, the thread will lead you to the monster. Or the sword will lead you to the monster. So this is where we were supposed to use our sword, but apparently it's wrong.
Wrongly positioned, I am the blind hero. I wasn't expecting an inscription like that.
Wrongly placed. Can I hear that again?
Wrongly positioned, I am the blind hero. I wasn't expecting an inscription like that.
Wrongly positioned. Okay, Theseus wasn't. So wait a second.
I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma.
I just happen to know my mythology. And I am fully aware that Theseus was not blind. There is only one person around here who was blind, and that was her father, Minos.
Minos.
I find it so bizarre that the music changed the moment we got here.
He and his queen, Pasiphae, were the monarchs of Crete.
Remember the myth. Observe the crack, translate the plaque.
His gesture sealed his fate.
His gesture sealed his fate. Oh my god, the game just bamboozled me. Ariadne's thread took us to the other statue. Not wrongly, apparently, but because whoever placed the statues in the garden made a mistake and put Minos here and Theseus there instead of Minos there and Theseus here. So that would mean the blind hero is Minos.
The crack is in the region of the heart.
This has to be the answer. If I get pricked again, I will be upset. Okay, game? Look how cute Icarus is. Wait, how the hell do I get out of here? Let me out! And now the garden itself is being a douchebag. You will never get to the staircase. Oh my god, choice already made, choice already made. YOLO. This puzzle was so sneaky.
Again?
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
What's going on here?
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out!
What was that? That's the third time in 3 days.
You have tissues in your pockets. Use them. You have your mother's and you have Emily's. Don't be disgusting.
Let's see if you're in there, Mother.
I wonder if Mortimer took her arm after torturing her for information.
Amber.
Amber. I'm already liking this place. And I'm also extremely terrified of the puzzles coming my way.
Bandages? Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She must have used her own clothes.
Notice something. 3 points. Inspect.
These bandages are pretty basic. She'll be lucky if she doesn't get an infection.
Notice something. This is vigilance. We have vigilance. We also have a shitload of Carmelite water.
There are patches where the blood isn't totally clotted. That's a good sign, right? She changed them recently, which proves she's still looking after herself and still believes in her chances. Well, I'd love to tell her to keep hanging in there.
At least the wound is not gonna get septic. What the fuck? Is that one of the servants?
Damn it, Mother. Now what's happened?
What? 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 No! It's not over yet! I could have found someone important in the crypt? What? I didn't even have time, I was just walking forward, come on! I eavesdropped on the conversation between Piaggi and Volner. I convinced Piaggi to reveal some important information to me. I inspired Peru to trust me. I succeeded in opening the entrance to the crypt. After failing once, I could have found someone important in the crypt. What did we do wrong? How could have we done that? That is so annoying. Four available points. I'm starting to think that linguistics might be a good addition to our points here. Even though, whoa. Even though I have 1 point in there already, it's level 1. My logic is level 1. Etiquette, conviction. My politics is 0. Diversion is 1. I can get erudition to level 2 if I want to. Questioning is level 1. What should we do here? Man, this is hard. Linguistics has been very, very helpful from what I've seen. Let's bring vigilance to level 2. That won't be enough for linguistics, unfortunately. I'll keep it on 2. Erudition to level 2. And let's do one more point in agility. Take it easier there, music! Oh, that was the episode. Oh my god. Choose a quest. Spearhead and start from the final vote. This have a real impact on the story. Skipping the beginning of the game will result in a greatly diminished experience. No, I'm not gonna change anything. As I said before, we will have to live with the consequences and all the mistakes we make.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough, the woman with 2 faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
3 manuscripts. Oh my god. Now let's see. If we put 1 to linguistics, it won't change much, but it's going to be an improvement. I don't have much to work with here. Do linguistics. My manipulation is pretty decent, I should say. How about science? Level 2 science. Let's do subterfuges. Science. I wish I could equip one of these things. I get the feeling we missed a lot of manuscripts coming here. I should have a lot more options, but I don't. Maybe pages. We've missed pages.
Louis, the conference is about to start any minute. This is not the time to be... Damn it. What's going on?
I don't know exactly, Mr. President. I was looking for my mother and I came upon this body.
My God. You don't think Sarah did it, do you?
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What's this? And what are you wick against, George? We don't know. Oh shit! Diversion!
Mr. President, you really shouldn't get involved.
please be on your way. I'll take care of this. You didn't come this way, and you didn't see anything.
You're right, it's for the best. If Sarah did that, I don't know what kind of hornet's nest she's kicked open. But I do wish you luck, my friend. Oh, darn, the conference is starting. Time is of the essence. Sort this out and join us as quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
Mr. President, this is not really the right time, and I didn't come for that.
Your mother's seat cannot remain vacant. You must replace her while she's still missing. Your mother and I were to support Mortimer on this project. I don't know what the subject is, but the future of our countries depends on it. Given the importance of all this to Mortimer, he won't let the conference begin without you. So if you don't want more servants coming looking for you, I'd advise you to join us quickly and to put a brave face on it. The best favor you can do for yourself, Louis, and for Sarah, is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference.
Don't worry. You can count on me, Mr. President. I shall help you with Mortimer's project as soon as I've finished up here.
Good, Louis. Sarah would be proud of you. I'll stall them while you're on your way, but make haste. I'm going. Don't be long.
Tell them that I'm on my way.
George? What are you doing down here, George? Why are you snooping around? George?
Leftover food. Ugh, not exactly fresh. Must have been here for a while. Leftover food. An old blanket. From the looks of it, it couldn't have kept her very warm.
Oh, let's not leave yet. If that's the exit, don't click on it.
Oh, he's dead. What the hell's been going on here?
Let's see what secret's hidden under these masks. His face doesn't ring a bell. I'm a bit disappointed. Might have expected more from Lord Mortimer.
I was curious too. I wanted to see his face.
Somebody smashed him in the back of his head with something. He slowly bled to death. But that isn't what killed him. They broke his neck.
Key with an occult air symbol.
Mother, if this is your doing, the situation is getting worse and worse. Someone's made a fire here, and the ashes are still warm. If you're the one who did it, Mother, it couldn't have been easy with only one hand. I must have just missed her. If only I hadn't wasted so much time getting out of Lord Mortimer's study. Leftover food. Ugh, not exactly fresh. Must have been here for a while.
Perfect. There was no other entrance to this place, was
Leftover
there?
food. An old blanket. From the looks of it, it couldn't have kept her very warm. Well, the gate is locked.
Nice of you to keep the entrance open. George. Good thing the conference room is just around the corner.
Golden elixir. Consume without excess.
If I don't get lost in the gardens for 30 minutes, that is. Do 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 do. Oh my god. Get me out of here! No way through here. And when I thought I had it... Oh my god, we did it! We should be full on most things except for... As a matter of fact, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Devil's Thorn, I think there is 1 or 2 more in here I didn't take. Not sure where though, I don't remember where.
A devil's thorn.
Nice.
To be used to uncover the best disguised traits. A fragment of amber.
No. Oh, did I miss that last time? Alright, we're now full.
Monsieur de Richet, you are expected at the conference. Please take the door to your left to join the guests.
Why, thank you. I'm walking in there, utterly prepared. As you can see, we have so many effort points left.
Respect to any other
I have suspected it.
Gentlemen, unattended amber crystals.
Amber.
We have so many effort points, but we can ever use them.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
But it is not sound. You know it is not sound.
Can we do this? There are like people next to me.
I have suspected it for some time, but now I am convinced.
I have already told her so once, by your desire.
Are you quite sure, sir? Is there not a little mistake somewhere?
Yes, because she asked him at last, and he could not
Okay, see ya.
but she said
But it is not sound.
What's that door for? Oh, it takes me back to the main hall.
your conjecture is totally wrong, I assure.
No royal jellies? You serious? It's gotta be all.
I don't know if you ever found what you were looking for in the garden, but Mortimer is waiting for you. I suggest you get a move on.
You say it as if you were afraid of him. I sense that you have things you'd like to say, but something's holding you back. What is going on between you two?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost. The siren's song, Monsieur de Richet. You wake up one morning, not knowing where you are, and you think about everything you've done for a man who wasn't even worth it. For a man who has no respect for you, who uses you, and who drops you as soon as he no longer needs you. For me, it's too late now. But you still have a choice. Don't respond to his call, sir.
Yeah, you might want to keep your voice down.
Make haste, de Richet. Mortimer's waiting for you.
Yeah, in a minute. Gentlemen, miss?
My son, glad you're here. It seems Lord Mortimer's been waiting for you to arrive before beginning. What a pity your mother isn't here for the conference. I hope I'll be able to see her before I leave. I still have a very important letter to give to her.
Feeling all right, Louis? You look like you're miles away.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Lord Mortimer wants to talk to you, Louis. Don't make him wait.
Indeed, I rather believe he did.
Okay, then.
I hardly know more.
I do not imagine that much has been unfolded.
I keep confusing Walner with the other guy.
Are you quite sure?
They are also wearing similar clothes.
Yes, because she asked him at last, but he could not help
Ooh, golden elixir. Please give me more. Is there another one I missed? 2 bottles.
But with respect to any other leading characteristic, I do not.
This is Mortimer, right?
Your conjecture is totally wrong, I assure you.
I have suspected it for some time, but now I am convinced.
I think this is Walner.
So once, by your design.
Good evening, gentlemen. Are we ready? The much-awaited conference is about to begin?
That is what we have all been waiting for.
I believe that Lord Mortimer wishes to speak to you before it begins. You should go and see him. Are you quite sure, sir?
1 second, please. Walner. Yeah, Walner, or whatever. They look very, very similar. Okay, I have to remember Mortimer has a beard. This guy has a semblance of a beard. Okay, got it. They even have the same eyes. I can't.
Is there not a little mistake somewhere?
Yes, because she asked him at last, and he could not help answering.
I tried picking this up. It's golden elixir. What is golden elixir for? Negative alterations. Right.
Your conjecture is totally wrong.
George? Mr. Mortimer?
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly, but what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry. You are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
So many questions.
Do you often hold this kind of society dinner?
In general, once a year, but in actual fact it tends to be events that dictate our gatherings.
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from generation to generation.
Can you give me an example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
Speaking of which, Mr. Bonaparte is not present.
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
Louis, let me keep you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Godoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
I'm starting to think that was a waste of a drink.
My friends, I propose we get started.
These seats look very cold and uncomfortable.
First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
Certainly. I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not a question.
Duke, these savages, as you call them, were there before you. They are on their homeland.
As much as the black people of Africa, Monsieur de Richet. That does not stop your dear France from massacring them and sending them like cattle to Mr. Washington's cotton plantations to provide him with cheap labor. So you keep your morals to yourself, if you please.
Senor, I would not like to be associated with that. The subject of black slaves in the United States of America is a complex subject, which we shall resolve at a future date.
Etiquette? Challenge him. France will soon no longer use slavery. What do we know about this man? Mr. Godoy. To be discovered. I got 4 of these bad boys. Doesn't matter, I'm going with it.
It obviously doesn't stop you from sleeping at night.
Not in the least. Do not imagine I have anything against the American Indians or the blacks. That is not the question. But business is business. It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
Man, it might as well be the likes of you who rule. Is that right?
But of course.
Come now, my friends. Let us not digress. Anyway, these primitive people have no souls, Louis. We bring the good word to them in order to save them. You'll see. Colonization brings with it many benefits, too.
And the blood of thousands.
Your Eminence, I shall continue. Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protégé. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
Pop it. He's immune to that. I need... Oof. Get fucked.
If I were you, Senor Godoy, I would think twice before stirring up a scandal.
I beg your pardon?
Given the size of your colonies, you won't be able to keep them for long. A number of countries are eyeing them as we speak. The United States would have no trouble taking them. For all intents and purposes, you have no army in place. By wanting to keep everything, you risk losing it all, especially your colonies in South America, which are far more valuable to you.
That is indeed the danger, Duke Manuel. If it comes to war over Louisiana, you will lose. And probably a good deal more than you now imagine.
Young man, you are indeed a dark horse, aren't you?
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
I think we're replying to Piaggi for this one. We know he's weak to manipulation, but what is he strong against? He's immune to this. Can I even do... I cannot do this. Ah, shit. Say nothing.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Can we keep it English, please?
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
How dare you!
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me.
That went well.
Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
Leave to assist Ulm. Stay to assist Mortimer. In any case, whatever we decide, We might end up finding out more about my mother. I haven't talked much to Holm, however. I don't know much about him.
At the risk of displeasing you, my lord, I'd rather follow Sir Gregory. I don't think this is a place for the Order.
Louis? No.
Let him go, Mr. President. Everyone is free to choose.
How can he be so blind? If he keeps this up, he'll lead our countries to their destruction.
Don't worry, we shall counter him, Sir Gregory.
We have to act immediately.
Calm down, Gregory. We only have to vote against his project, and that's it.
They haven't got a chance. Just one vote will suffice.
True. There is no chance of a unanimous vote. And he knows it. He must be preparing something else. What is he plotting? We shall shortly find out, so let's take the lead.
What do you mean by that?
His plan begins with Louisiana, which is still yours, Duke Manuel. He will begin with you. Expect to receive an envoy, French most probably. He will try to convince you by every possible means. Whatever he says, whatever he promises, you have just one response. It's war. If war is what you want, war is what you'll get. And on your own territory, in your homes. Enough games. Spain will join the coalition against France and declare war. You too, Duchess Hillsborough. You will speak to the Queen so that Great Britain commits to going to war with France.
What do you expect from the Papal States, Sir Gregory?
What do you think? That they hold a mass? They will go to war, of course. What is it that you didn't understand in what I just told you? We all declare war on France. Militarily, politically, and financially.
And me, Sir Gregory? How can I help?
Louis, you have won my trust. The Order will have to act in France, but even before that, I'm going to need you. Right here and right now. Leave me now. I have to prepare for tomorrow. Let's meet early tomorrow morning for the next phase of the conference, which promises to be most exciting. Louis, I'd like to see you a moment, please. Thank you for signing with me today. I won't forget it. I'm going to need you. Help me counter Mortimer on his own ground. Right here. I'm sure he'll try and win some of you over. He needs our votes. Now, you leave that to me. In the meantime, I must ask you to go and see President Washington and persuade him to trust me and join us.
Do you really think that I'll be able to convince him?
I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I have total faith in you. He likes you, and thus he won't see you coming. You must be careful, though. If he senses that you are trying to manipulate him, he'll dig in his heels. Louis, use every means at your disposal. If Washington drops Mortimer, his defeat will be complete. You should go right away. There's no time to lose. William already has a head start on us.
Very well. I'll go right away.
Do we know Mr. Washington's weaknesses? Any immunities, perhaps? Nothing. We know nothing about him. I need more books.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
What do you mean no more space left? Oh, already had 5 of these? I picked up some. There were more than one. Any coins laying around? Any books?
Chronicles of the Amber Princes.
Okay.
As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
I know. Am I allowed to leave the room? I need more juices. He's not gonna give me any more.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Would you happen to know where I could find Monsieur Washington?
Sorry, sir, I haven't the foggiest. Perhaps, sir, ought to try in President Washington's room?
Wasn't expecting that. I thought he would be in the conference room. He didn't get out. And the game got so dark again. I had to change the brightness because it looks really weird on YouTube, so... I would love to have a look around. Yeah, Piaggi's not here. Don't see anything near the tables. Already got the goodies from here and here. I'm thinking that this might be one of the most challenging confrontations we had in the game so far. So we gotta go in there prepared. All of them are elixirs. Come on, where's the good stuff? We made a full round back to the conference room, right? Use a different type of exit. Can take that. All of them are golden elixirs. Damn it. And this is the conference room. Yeah, okay. Go upstairs. Interesting. We can enter now. Hortus delicarium.
Honey. I couldn't have hoped for better.
Mm-hmm.
Golden elixir.
Did I pick it up or? I have 5 of these. Nice.
Golden elixir.
That's what I wanted to do.
A chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Use your knowledge. 3 points.
If I'm not mistaken, Paracelsus named the element called zinc.
Theatrum what? Mysterious notes. Organon, Aristotle. The most important collection of writings on Renaissance alchemy. Not bad.
Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone. Pure alchemy is a thought, an art that is performed on the matter of the soul. Great alchemists work to transform and perfect the latter by a series of processes known as the Great Work. There are 4 phases to attain the ultimate in spiritual fulfillment. The human soul must descend, be corrupt, in order to become decomposed. It's something like what I felt when I think of what I've found out about my mother. The soul broken up must be purified by the alchemist. Nice program. The soul must be transformed in order to attain sublimation by the recombination of the alchemist. It's tempting. Thus ends the great work. The incarnation of the purified spirit, the elevation of the soul, now become perfect. Its resurrection, thanks to the action of the alchemist. Except if the alchemist has bad intentions, then it's called manipulation. Very metaphorical as occult theories go, the human spirit being the prima materia of the alchemist. The alchemist is a young man.
Yoink. Mine now.
The signs of obscurantism.
I see how it is. This guy gets the big balcony, huh?
Amber crystals.
Mm-hmm. Appears that we got all the things from outside. Dear Johann, I am so glad you are coming. I did not doubt for a single minute that you would accept this invitation, despite the risks involved and the fact that we know each other well. Though we have gotten over many obstacles together, I cannot hide my apprehension this time around, given how high stakes are today. But having you here, Johann, is an invaluable asset. Keep up the front, and I will be all the more proud and satisfied. I look forward to seeing you again. Gregory H. Gregory H. Gregory H is... Sir Gregory Holm, this guy.
A Bazant.
A Bejan? I don't know what I'm looking at here. What kind of paintings are these? It's pretty dark. I can't really tell what I'm seeing. Hey! I'm sure you won't miss this.
A fragment of amber.
Or this.
The alchemist is an old man.
So from what I'm getting, every person gets a room that describes them as a personality. So that would imply that Mortimer already knows who we truly are. Because this guy is really into alchemy and whatnot. All the paintings, or most of the paintings that are here, are connected to alchemy with a few... Whoa, what is that?
A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol.
Oh my god! This is how we could have opened it! Damn, that's brilliant. I completely missed that one. But nice. You don't have to make it that easy. Shouldn't have been that easy. Is there anything else we can do in here? Oh. Yeah. Agility. Don't fail me now.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
The signs of the zodiac.
Yeah, occultism, alchemy. That's his shtick. And with that, I believe we're done. Oh, hidden compartment. In addition, this guy gets a bathtub, and I don't. Call this discrimination, sir. So I'm not allowed to have a bath. You know what's weird? We're also occultists, but our room didn't have as many references to the occult. Now I have to try all the rooms. And Washington should be the last to visit. What on earth?
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
What on earth is going on?
The Massacre of the Innocents by Rubens. A bit gloomy. Guess my room is not that bad.
What does that tell us about his personality? Violence? I mean, holy shit, look at this!
Nice decor for a Revolutionary Tribunal judge's room.
Right? Collected coins.
A pattern with 4 circles.
Use the key. I mean, I can open it for free, dude. And some letters, too.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. The children you sent are doing marvelously well, and little Pierre will soon be walking. Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note that another 20 beds will soon be ready. The children and myself will never thank you enough. Long live the Republic. Long live France. Sister Marie-Hélène.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later. I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
What was it? So many Carmelite waters.
Dear Monsieur Peru.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
It was just the one. Good. Now let's find something that takes up a lot of effort to do. I want to take my time and explore this room thoroughly. But this is something we're gonna do in the next episode of the Council. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun, whatever you do. Take care of yourselves, and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.